All right, you guys. You asked for it. Let's go, man. Let's hear some real rap, I think.
Made a lot of noise being silent.
Let's go.
They labeled me remote, now I'm being scouted by Island.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boyz podcast. I go by the name BlackPegasus.
And it's your boy, Don Wannabe, back in the house once again.
All right, you guys, man. Y'all requested it. I forgot who sent this, but it's Wretch 32. I think that's how you say it. And Avelino. And Fire in the Booth. And we just reacted to Dave. And he said Avelino in that thing. He said, I could have swore he did. So I don't know the connection. I'm not up on game. But I saw Akalov Fire in the Booth that was bananas, yo. Freaking bananas, dude. Like, you'd really rock with it because he was on some, like, Immortal Technique type like, it was bonkers, bro. But, yeah, man, let's see what these brothers got going. So, yo, before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you really rock with the vibe, subscribe to the channel. Let's go. 40-year-old what?
Back
in town. You were just like, what? What?
Boyz podcast, malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget, we just dropped actually, depending on when you've seen this, it's either on the way or it just dropped, but we just did a really dope interview with Ren. That's right.
The one and only.
Yeah, it's crazy too. A lot of new stuff that no one has talked about in an interview, so check that out. Got a bunch of original content on the channel, music videos, freestyles off the top of the brain, parodies, blah, blah. So check out the channel for the original content, just like you do the reactions. But also, if you want to see your boys be successful and support us, if you need this product, we're actually doing a brand deal with Manscaped. And right now, if you order anything from Manscaped and you use the promo code FBOYZ, that's FBOYZ, you get 20% off and free shipping. But yeah, we're working on a brand deal. So if you order something, it helps us as we're negotiating and, you know, try to be successful and live off of what we're doing on the internet. And it is a company we believe in and use. We've actually used for years. So it's kind of cool.
Yep. He shaved my newt sack earlier.
What?
With Manscaped.
All right, let's get into this, you guys. This is Rec 32.
Wretch.
Wretch.
I actually have heard him
Wretched.
before. Have you ever heard of this dude, Shaka?
I don't think so.
So they did a song together called Blackout. And there's a remix that I kind of rock with. That's pretty dope.
Wretched 32.
From Amtrak. Yeah, Wretch.
Okay.
Wretch 32.
All right, let's get it. Let's see what he's talking about, man. Let's see what he's rapping about. I think he's a rapper. First time reaction. Your boys, let's go.
And the beef flow.
Same host from the Juice WRLD freestyle. We could barely understand the host, man, on the last one. He got hype. He's dope, though.
Made a lot of noise being silent. They labeled me remote, now I'm being scouted by Island.
Bro, I remember when that just came in, I was like, yo, that is hard. That's a hard-ass bar, bro. Made a lot of noise being silent. I thought I was remote. Now I'm being scouted by Island. Stupid, bro. That just to start your verse like that is...
Made a lot of noise being silent. They labeled me remote, now I'm being scouted by Island. Beg you want a brother, I'm universal, it's timing. I've got way too much to decipher for any cipher. I'm trying to be so much greater than good. For the greater good, I feel like Nas. All I need is one mic, made you look. I've got hood neighbors that ain't never left my neighborhood. Had to burn bridges to make profit like Moses, there ain't a bush. Independence with a major push is ideal. I'm from T and that's real, I'm done trying to define trill. I should get all of my exes watches cause time heals. I'm with a new thing in the yard on some Netflix and why chill? Why beat around the bush what you ain't shaved, baby? Put you on invasion alert, I think I'm JK. The plan was to change the game and never...
Am I hating or can my man use the Manscaped nose trimmer?
You're just hating because he dropped so much fire bars. I can't even believe you said that, to be honest with you. I can't even laugh at that. If you would have said something about him talking about the girl's bush needing shaving and you plug Manscaped, I would have gave you props. But,
I'm just saying, man.
He's going crazy, bro.
I know
he's going
crazy.
insane. Like, I was going to go back and break down some of the bars. I was like, dude, like what? Like he was talking about burn bridges and dude, he's going absolutely incredibly crazy.
wheels. I'm with a new.
Low key, he does need the Manscaped joint.
Okay, thank you. I'm like, am I tripping?
Promo code FBoys. FBOYZ.
I was just gonna say maybe we could send my man some.
Wretch 32. We got
That's
you.
just not
promo
a
code. It's got a little joint. You go zzz, to get all that out, bro.
It's
I
not a
got you.
flattering angle. That's what I'm saying.
My joint. Now that I'm older, I get it in my ears too.
Bro, I got some giant.
Can we
nostrils.
freaking listen to some ill bars, bro?
Ting in the yard on some Netflix and why chill? Why beat around the bush what you ain't shaved, baby? Put you on invasion alert, I think I'm JK. The plan was to change the game and never let the game change me. So it's no strings attached until wireless main stage me. Yeah.
There's no strings attached until wireless main staged me. Bro, everything is a bar right here. Like he has like really clever double entendres.
Like Free said, can't you hear the difference? I'm in Cavalli and truths, but that's just religion. Every time I made you pay attention, I was worth the listen. My thing consists of content, that's what you call consistent. Yeah, ignorance has never been as bliss as now. I wondered why I never got a look in when I listened out. The maddest thing is being yourself is what makes you different now. But pay me no mind and I won't need it cause I think aloud. Sometimes 1,000 words are worth a picture. Ignore the fact that I'm an artist, that's why I'm on Insta. Hard work breeds success, and although I'm in labor with her, I'm need a midwife. There's so much pressure to deliver, but I'll deliver. It's about.
Dude, it's wild because like I'm literally having to focus like super hard to catch all the lines. And honestly, this is one of those reactions where if we were to break down every bar, it would take like a half hour.
No, it would take like 45 minutes.
Yeah, because he said something about like, you know, every time you pay attention, it's worth a listen. You know, just talking about like it's, you know, equating that. I mean,
bro, that bar, I've heard
there's so many things that like I want to stop.
I am a rapper, dude. I've had midwife bars. I've heard midwife bars. I've never heard anyone put it like that. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
He's like, the pressure I have to deliver. I'm like, bro, he's nice, bro. He's nice. Yo, Wretch 32 has arrived. Holy.
No, this is Avelino.
Is this Avelino?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I thought anyways.
Well,
it says it at the beginning. I'm pretty sure this is Avelino.
Okay, my bad. My bad, player. Sheesh. I'm out here effing up the game. Let me look. I don't see it say that. And this is how the video came up. So I was just like, all right.
Ignore the fact that I'm an artist, that's why I'm on Insta. Hard work breeds success, and although I'm in labor with her, I'ma need a midwife. There's so much pressure to deliver, but I'll deliver. It's about time that I had mine. Went from trap lines to captivating you with lyrics. That's a trap line. Where I'm from, there ain't no helping hand. There's just gang signs. Holy water flows when you hear back, that's short for baptized. Yeah, I want my name in lights, not in a list. Name a pair of rappers that could walk in our Rizzle kicks. 2016, it's the rise of the lyricist. Young Fire, Old Flame.
Man, Avelino in the building,
Oh yeah, that is Avelino. Sorry, man. Damn it. I don't know, and I don't know why they've titled it like this either. Anyway, I'm low key kind of upset that I've slept on the UK. Like this brother is going crazy. Like this is the I listen to, bro. And I was like, oh, ain't no one doing it like this. So like you kind of have like your Benny the Butchers and stuff like that, and and your J. Cole's. But,
I mean, let's just be real. It's hard to keep up. There's so much good music coming out that it's hard to keep up. And
yo, Avelino, you're nice, bro.
Yeah.
We be on our podcast joking around, my dude, too. But anyways, Avelino, bro, props. Yo, you're nasty, bro.
Yeah,
he's
for real.
Stupid nice.
Like all jokes aside, it's nice.
Yo, ridic.
Absolute animal in this team, fire!
He knows it too. Yeah, I know.
You just gotta listen to it, though.
You just gotta listen to it. Pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Wow. Bet you ready after that, yeah?
I'm good, man.
My man
You
has a
sure?
crazy
You wanna sit down for a minute? We'll take a breather?
Yeah, I'm nice. Yeah.
Wow.
Lately, death's been getting ever so close. Feeling spirits while I'm driving, I should get me a ghost. Growing up, didn't know the difference between the road and my home. Now I'm grown, I'm trying to buy every home on my road. Takeaway's been over-rinsed, I need a chef to come and live with me. Last time I picked up a pot, I nearly killed a fiend. I don't see a potent rapper out there that can mirror me. When I gave my kidneys to these kids, they must be kidding me, yeah. Remember playing Operation, yeah. That's how I feel about these compilations. Think they're the next Dr. Dre until they lose their patience. Saying the game's in a statement, that's an understatement. I mean, How much more gems can I drop on the future? How much of my fans might just not buy my new stuff? We've all got bars, but nobody hears a brew. I bring in sandwich to the beach in the hope of finding tuna. This is nonsense. Past tense. I'm a rap genius. I've passed sense. So if you ain't got a 2-1 and you ain't free to, you gotta graduate before you pass. Wretch, we got off on the wrong foot because you half-step. Meanwhile, I'm getting restless because I can't rest. 21.
Bro, this is some Coast Contra. Bro, these dudes are nice. This is making me like reconsider. Like I gotta go back, bro. I gotta like. I've been doing the freestyle stuff, and I've been allowing that to distract me from my pen game. And I can write, bro. But like this stuff makes me hungry again. This is like when I would hear Cannabis and Eminem for the first time and then just write bangers or go into battles and just slaughter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is inspirational. And this is coming from a 43-year-old man watching the youth just be wolves, just eating, bro. He said, bro, I'm trying to think of some of the lines because there was a couple in there.
How long ago did this come out?
I think in 2016, bro.
I was going to say, because that song that I heard from Wretch is like at least like 5 or 6 years old, at least.
So if you ain't got a 2-1 and you ain't free to, you gotta graduate before you pass. Wretch, we got off on the wrong foot because you half-step. Meanwhile, I'm getting restless because I can't rest. 21 hours I'm awake, the other 3 I'm in the days writing what to say with my last breath. Can you not hear the difference?
Shut up!
Yo,
Shut up!
brother, everybody in town.
No, don't stop me, man.
Yo, I need you to rewind the track for me, brother. Rewind the track.
Fam, I'm so sorry.
I needed to turn down my headphones as well.
Cuz.
That's what it is, man.
Goosebumps out here.
We go again.
This DJ host is so lucky.
Wow, just let me take a moment.
Bro, can we just give a shout out to BBC Radio 1? I mean, like, I was telling you that they're lit. Since back in the day, I've been listening to them, you know, because they just have stuff like this. And, like, what in the U.S. is like this? It just has...
I mean, Sway in the Morning is the closest thing. So,
but this is the point that I was going to make. Like, what in the U.S. has this much heat across all different genres? Because I've heard, like, dope, like, EDM, house DJs, jungle, like, you know... rap, hip hop, like, you know, Adele, like all these different artists that are emerging get played on BBC Radio.
Yo, I'm not knocking it. I literally was just like, yo, I just want to give Sway his flowers. That's all I can say, bro.
No,
I'm
you're
just
right. Like,
simply
I'm saying, like, across all genres.
It's funny because I be getting frustrated that radio has never really helped push the culture of the lyricism or the conscious artists. They had to really claw and scrape, and like people like Sway would give them the platform, and these brothers, you know, like the BBC, and then where else? Who's the homie? Tim Westwood. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, shout out, bro, because you know the LA Leakers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, man, I feel you, bro. It's like ain't no one in Denver. Denver ain't never do this. 107.5 ain't never put on a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Yeah. Why not? That is a good question. Why not put on somebody that's just dropping, like, you know,
all this? Oh, remember when BLM they ain't bring up no conscious lyricist to drop a gem,
like mind expanding hip hop, like what you were saying. It's inspirational, mind expanding, makes you think.
I say that because these corporations ran with this whole social justice. We're gonna get on the social justice train, but then you just see where their heads at, man. It's all money, bro. They don't really care what's going on, and all of that that's some other. Anyway, let's get it.
Young fire, old flame coming soon. I compete at all the festivals and I've been out here rapping for free. Before my testicles drop, man, I'm so credible, I'm incredible. They say a promise is a comfort to a fool. I'm lying if I want to say I live in comfort, I'm the truth. And this will be the best fire in the booth. And I doubt they'll tell you different when I'm standing in the room. Why? Different.
Dude, he's just, the wordplay is crazy. The way he's did that flip on like incredible, credible. The whole Jay-Z scheme,
blueprint.
But the thing is, every little thing, there's something like we would literally have to like there. You couldn't even enjoy this reaction. How much you could break down the way he architected this lyrical scheme. Because even that just simple stuff like the half step in bar, bro, like.
Yeah, I felt the same way about both of them. Avelino's verse too. It's like, you know, without like listening to this, taking the time to study it and be like almost scripted so that I could deliver it like in a, you know, quick manner.
For everyone who's just like, yo, the bars went over your head, just watch this reaction. Just look at my eyes. Because every time he says something, I'm just like, bro, this is stupid. This is crazy, dude. He's nice.
They say a promise is a comfort to a fool. I'm lying. If I want to say I live in comfort, I'm the truth. And this will be the best fire in the booth. And I doubt they'll tell you different when I'm standing in the room. Why? Different class. Sometimes you have to ask, do you want to be the best in your country or your school? In a country full of rules where we're sending lollipop to keep them sucking on our balls. It's survival of the fittest, so I'm Mo Farah. I'm black as Akon, just trying to find my own gaga. The less mercy you show could leave you merciless alone. But I'm yard grown, so I ain't taking no batter. Nah, and Tidal's got the whole world moving crazy. It's like they'd rather free Spotify playlist. That's messed up, like them cops on the day shift who just can't stop and search without tasing. Shit seems shocking when you're reading about it. 6 years old, they was raiding my house shit. Trying to find my uncle, didn't open my mouth shit. My dad might have killed me, no snitching on our ship. The Titanic ain't going down because of me. See, I can't swim, but I'll be the anchor for the scene. See, how did they expect musicians to stay afloat when all our cells keep going down the stream? Fire in the booth, young fire, old flame, alright with me. I got nothing to say, man.
Oh my God.
I'm here for the long run.
Let me just say that.
Hopefully it's never die.
Let me tell you something right now.
Bro, this shit is crazy. I think that's the end of it. The homie just talks. Yeah, man. It's crazy. That's crazy. That is freaking crazy. Yo, man, I forgot, man. Dude, y'all know who you are, man. The homie who someone sent me this, bro. They're like,
it's
yo,
kind of wild because we're doing these Ren reactions that we're getting all these UK viewers that are like sending us this heat.
They're like, nah, you don't. They're like, yo, you got to check this out too, bro.
And I mean, like,
The
again,
UK
like
got
I've
flame right now.
always given respect to the UK and the music that's come out of there. But, you know, honestly, like some of this stuff, I'm kind of flabbergasted because I really had no idea. I've never heard of Avelino before.
Yeah. You have now. Welcome. Dude, man. Dude, God bless
It makes
America.
me curious, too, just to go down the rabbit hole and see what else is out there.
I'm going to keep it real 1 second, man. This is kind of effed up. But this YouTube should be taking all my time, bro.
Uh-huh.
This video makes me want to stop doing YouTube and
I was
just
going to
write.
say, do you want me to get you a tissue? Because
my name is Don.
no, I'm just saying I'm trying to be supportive. I mean, I have the shoulder here.
Anyways,
cry on it.
watching brothers like this makes me not want to be on YouTube as much and just focus on my craft because I really enjoy writing. And as of now, this has taken a ton of my time. Like, it takes all my extra time and energy because we're doing so much and the growth is so crazy. I'm going to have to find time to fit in because this is inspirational. I get inspired a lot watching stuff but I don't know, something about these dudes, like, because it just reminds me how simple it is.
Are you a little angry?
No, I'm not. I'm inspired. It's something as simple as this and this is what's separating me from changing the world at some capacity. This and this, and that inspired that. The freestyle stuff is fun, but there's no direction with freestyle. That's why it's free. Now, you can have technical abilities and do certain things.
No, you can hit like certain things in moments where it's like, dude, that was
but
dope.
you can't do that. You can't do that freestyling.
No.
That does not
and that's
happen.
the thing that's like, that does get me a little bit about the freestyles, and I understand why people appreciate it so much, but the writtens where you can put in like meaning and story and metaphor and combine them in a way, it's like, you know, like you said, sometimes it takes like, you know, revision and revision and revision, and that's dope when you see that come together because it just hits on a deeper level.
Well, the other thing is like, so this reminds me lyrically of when we first heard Coast Contra.
Yeah.
Okay, but the reason I said what I just said is because these brothers just let their words speak. They're not in there like, ha, pa, doo, pa, pa, pa.
Yeah.
They're literally just like, I'm just like every bar. And like, I have some joints, but it just makes me, this type of shit just makes me, damn, bro. It's like, I'm like, dude, it's 12 in the morning. I want to write. And I'm like, I don't have time. I got to wake up, do this with the kid, do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, this is tight. See, this is what used to make us write when we were young.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because this is that competitive.
That's
where
why I
you're
asked
like,
if you're
yo.
angry. I wasn't trying to be a dick, but it's like sometimes I would get mad. I would get mad.
Oh, yeah,
I would hear something like this and I would get mad because I would be like, damn it, man, I need to step my game up.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here BSing, I'm doing all this other stuff. I wrote this rhyme and I thought it was hot. You know what I mean? And then I heard something that made me just tear it up and be like, this is like in comparison garbage. And then I would get angry with myself. Like I need to go back to the drawing board and like pull something out of me, go harder.
Yeah, it's funny. Like I used to feel that way. My thing is this, bro, like not trying to be arrogant, but like being in the game so long, I know where my level is at with my pen.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of that level, but this just was like, bro, you need to level up. That's it. You know? And I just, for a moment, I just had a moment of clarity. I was like, damn, because watching all these people be successful online and now we're getting success on YouTube, I think it's reminding me that, bro, you can do it. I think I got so lost in the industry of not reaching certain goals that I got bitter and I'm just going to keep it real. I kind of gave up.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, see, giving up can sound like this. I just do it for the love, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's me giving up, bro. Because I was just like, I got tired of getting beat down and
not having the
breakthrough. But I still want to do it. So I'm like, oh, I just do it for the love. But I don't know. Sometimes this stuff makes me just reconsider.
Then there's a reality, let's just be real, of having a family and needing to put food on the table and recognizing that, you know, the level of success that you're at wasn't necessarily doing that. So you had to branch out into other things.
And maybe I'll be the next Pete. Me and you will be the next Pete and Baz.
But this is opening up a new lane by doing this. It's getting us in front of more people's eyes, and it's opening that door for your, I mean, you're already seeing it.
Yeah, this is true. The music, I'm dropping old stuff, but people don't know it's old every Wednesday.
I mean, I feel
and
you.
People are just like, yo, this one's fire. Like
I haven't done anything in 20 years. And then I started freestyling. I'm like, oh, this is fun. And then I'm feeling like, oh, I'm kind of getting into a pattern. And then I'm like, I know I could write better than I could freestyle right now. You know what I mean?
Facts. Well, you guys, that was fucking fire. Let's go. You guys, just don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. If you're rocking with the vibe, subscribe to the damn channel. Let's keep things moving. You know what it is. 40.
Thank you for being some
I gotta go back and listen to these dudes. I have to go back and listen to this.
40 years down the road, back again.